Hey there guys, this is lesson 1 in the video series on Pan Library, and today we're going to be talking about basic rudiments that you can use to up your playing game. We'll start off with some flams, move into paradiddles, double paradiddles, paradiddle diddles, and then flamadiddles to kind of tie back to those flams, and then we'll take it from there. Alrighty, so first we're going to be talking about flams. Flams are essentially one stroke coming right after another, and you can space these apart to get two different effects. So let's go ahead and jump into that and show you the different ways you can apply it, as well as how it sounds. So for starters, it sounds like this, and if you notice one hand, my right hand, is higher than my left, and it creates a little flam. It's like da-da, da-da. And you can inverse it, have your right hand on the bottom and your left hand on the top, like that. So then some applications of this would be like this. See how I'm including that flam at the end? And that's a very crisp flam, very tight, in the sense that the two strokes are right after one another. They're very close. Versus if I did it something like this, where it's more open. Now, I was talking about how there's a very closed type of flam and a very open type of flam. Closed flams are a bit more crisp, they're tighter together, they're less open in the sense that one stroke is happening right next to the other one. During open flams, you're actually having one stroke and then a little bit later, another one. Not too close to it, but that gives it a little more airy of a feel, a little bit more open. Alright, now that you've seen how to apply it, you kind of know the difference between the two different types of flams, go ahead and try it yourself. Okay, next up we're going to be talking about paradiddles, and these are a combination of single stroke rolls and double stroke rolls. So the common handing, or sticking, as most people will call them, most percussionists, is right, left, right, right. And that'll sound like this. And that is the most basic combination. Now normally, you notice how it ends on the right hand after doing right, left, right, right. Then you're going to want to mix it up and do left, right, left, left. So then it's a continuous loop of right, left, right, left, left. And what I would suggest is whenever you're practicing it and playing it, just actually count that. Right, left, left, left. Or you can count 1 E and 2 E and that'll help you make sure that it's consistent. As with anything, you want to make sure that you're using a metronome to ensure that it's 100% to the point and it's not adding any spaces. You're not adding any spaces to it whenever you're practicing. For instance, it'll sound like this if you add an extra space. So consistency is key. Make sure that you're practicing with a metronome, and go ahead and try it yourself now. Building off of the paradiddle is something called the double paradiddle. The double paradiddle is where you add another set of right, left to the beginning, or left, right to the beginning of your paradiddle. So instead of right, left, right, it's going to be right, left, right. And it'll sound something like this. So as you can see, it's pretty basic, but it builds off of what you just learned. So go ahead and try it yourself. And of course, if you ever have any questions or it's hurting or anything like that, stop, take a moment, think about it. Make sure you're stretching so that you're not overextending any muscles or building up any tension. And just go ahead and have fun with it. Now that you've learned about the double paradiddle, the flam, it's time to add a little bit more fun with your double stroke rolls. So double stroke rolls, as you know, are right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. And those can be fun whenever you tie them together. But if you want to toss it into a paradiddle, instead of doing right, left, right, what you can do to mix it up is do right, left, right, left, left. And that'll sound something like this. And if you notice, it doesn't alternate between the right hand and the left hand lead. It consistently flows with the right hand lead, meaning right, left, left, right, left, left. That right is going to be the first, or the right hand is going to be the first part to every time you do that. So make sure whenever you're practicing, you're doing the right hand, and then you'll also do it with the left hand so that you don't get lazy on your left hand, because as we all know, we all have a weak hand, whether it be your right or your left. So mix it up and double down on the hand that is your non-dominant. Okay, so you've learned about paradiddles, you've learned about flams, but what if we connect them together? That's where flamadiddles come in. So the flamadiddle will sound something like this. Take quick notice of how you're still doing the paradiddle, but you're adding the other hand right before it, just like a regular flam. So this gives a little bit of spice to it, a little bit different, makes it a little bit harder because then you're adding in another note, but I feel like you guys will be able to do it pretty easily. Alright, so that's a wrap. We've talked about flams, paradiddles, paradiddle-diddles, double paradiddles, and flamadiddles. Take some time with the metronome, and you can take this throughout the week, the month, really just take your time and focus on each rudiment over the course of a long period of time. Take it slow, take your time with it, and over time, speed it up. But of course, during each section, you really want to be getting it so that your brain doesn't have to think whenever you're playing a paradiddle or a flam or paradiddle diddle. You just want to think about playing it and then let it go. Kind of like muscle memory. So go ahead and give it a shot, and I wish you guys the best of luck.